Hello guys, today we're gonna play the last preseason game. All that's opened. We opened those last week. After that we'll go through the bye week too, but guess what? I just remembered to check out the rosters first this time around. So let's go to the Bills, because that's where... So Drew Bledsoe, he's pretty awesome. He has a 93 overall in this game. '93 overall in this game, and yeah, what's this? It's not fast though, but he's the man right here. Oops. And then they have Travis Henry, who's very good in this game. Orlando Scary and McGahee are pretty solid too. I don't know why, Gary's barely better. I would personally start McGahee over him just because he's faster and his break tackle is about the same. He's stronger. He's not as durable, but he's younger, so... Sam Gash is pretty solid fullback. Let's look at receivers. Eric Moulds, he's very good, 93. Josh Reed, he's young, and Charles Johnson, he's pretty... Yeah. Receiver-wise, they're all right, but Josh Reed, he's young. Speed 89. So, yeah. They got Dave Moore. He's a very experienced tight end, and Mark Campbell. They're all right. Let's look at centers. Trey Teague, he's average. Let's look at the guards. Reuben Brown, experienced beast right here. Marcus Sullivan, he's slightly above average and a bit young. Let's look at tackles. Mike Williams, he's young and pretty solid. Jonas Jennings sucks though. He's 66, so they got a weak side there. Let's look at defensive tackles. I believe Bills won a 4-3. So Pat Williams and Sam Adams, they're pretty much a great tag team you want in the center. For defensive ends, Aaron Schobiel and Marcus Jones, they're pretty average. That's strong at the defensive end part. Although Schobiel does have great pass rush. Let's look at outside. They got Takeo Spikes, the man, the legend. 92 on the outside. Jeff Posey, he's slightly above average, but they're the same experience, so he's not. Middle, they got London Fletcher, another beast. So, pretty solid at linebacking. Cornerbacks, they don't have very good corners. They have Winfield, who's 5. Clements, I believe these two do get better over time, but they're young, especially Clements. The rest of the guys are pretty forgettable. Safeties, Coy Wire, he's young, but he's a little below average. And Pierce Priu, or Pearson, he's slightly above average, but he's, yeah, not much room there. Kicking, Lindell, he's slightly below average. Norman, he's slightly below average too. So pretty much their weaknesses on defense seem to be ends and secondary. And offense, they're pretty well balanced. So I think they're more of an offensive team at this point, but they do have some good players on defense too. Alright, so let's play. Let's try to finish the preseason at 500. Yeah, looks about right. I think I may have done back. That's why my overall went up to 90.
Welcome to NFL Countdown. From the Bristol Studios, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up next is the Bills circling the wagons. I see them relying on their passing game to carry the burden in this matchup. Opposite them in this matchup, we've got the Falcons.
Yeah.
Wanting to make some buffalo wings out of them. Hope they remember the blue cheese. Key for them, their high-octane passing attack. My prediction, Atlanta, because of this man. Perhaps the most electric player at the quarterback position we've seen in a Bills, Falcons. Get ready.
All right, thank you, Chris, and welcome everyone to the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Dan Stevens here, along with my good buddy Peter O'Keefe.
Let's use heads.
Heads it is.
We'll see.
Alright. I hope's okay.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely boots the opening kickoff. Aiken fields the opening kickoff at the 16. Dragged down at the 41.
Sam Aiken took the bite-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
The Bills send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 41-yard line.
Ah!
Pitches it over the middle, just as well past the markers for a first down.
Josh Reed has an easy time making this catch, and nobody's there to challenge him. There's the completion. You take those when you can get them. First and 10.
The Sooners makes the tackle back at the 44.
Very hard. Not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down with a split backfield. Henry pitches it in the backfield and loses yards on that.
Alright.
Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. Bledsoe rifles this one hard over the middle and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down. Foreman gets ready to punt this away. Foreman gets the snap and punts it away. Allen fields it at the 12.
Nah, they didn't fair catch fast enough.
14.
Dunn's back. Okay, let's hit the ground running with them.
Falcons offense takes the field and they have a way to go. They'll start at their own.
Get a little balance of speed and power back.
Pushes out to the left side and moves forward for 7.
Oh, nice. I want to take a look at that again. Boom! Alright.
Vic really flatters this pass and the receiver was made past the markers. First down for the odd.
Okay.
Kozlowski grabs the fastball with the middle, and he's just barely past it. Dunn carries it for the 3rd time and gains about 3 yards.
That's some very small numbers here. 5'9", 180. He's someone who won't plow through tacklers, but he can certainly put some moves on him. Sometimes spring one open.
Here's some question I have. Does anyone think that Michael Vick could be an eventual Hall of Famer? Definitely not first ballot. There we go. But do you think at some point in like the future, when we look back on his career, could he be a Hall of Famer? I mean, he didn't win any rings. He didn't even made it. He's never even made it to a Super Bowl. But he's left such a huge impact on the game that it's kind of hard to ignore him either. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna pass the triangle. Just.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Thanks, Bryce. I need to get some full house action here. I need to include that playbook. So when I get the chance, I'll do that. This full house playbook's in their Madden. Oh, nice. Is in the Madden 04 version of the Falcons, and I love that having that playbook in there. So I think I'm gonna add that after this game. Oh, of course, and he probably will get it. Let's take a look.
Their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
When we watch this, Dan, let's see if he was passed along when he threw the ball. Watch as he releases the ball. He looks behind the line to me, Dan, so I think they'll stay with the original call.
After review of the play stance, the passer was behind the line of scrimmage.
Barely, but
Throw, there is no penalty. Buffalo will be charged.
I guess your feet can cross it as long as you pass from behind the line. So it's just a weird little turn there.
First down with two tight ends to the right.
Oh. Oh, I got lucky. Let's just run it in. Trying to get a touchdown.
Yeah, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade with a go-to receiver.
He's in for the touchdown.
Man, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing the deep, picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
Either that will put a touchdown in his stat card.
That's always nice to have him. So far, he's got 31 yards and one touchdown.
It's good. There's the
Oh, I almost had it that time.
Feely rockets this one deep. Aiken decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 25.
Sam Aiken decided to take it out of the end zone. Turned out to be a good decision, Dan. He got some good yards there.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Green puts it left on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Todd McBride breaks in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Oh, fuck. I almost had that.
It's tipped. Incomplete. Third down, 10 yards to go.
Oh, Bronson! Oh! Ah, yes. Let's see. I think he's the new guy I signed, traded for. I'll have to check. Well,
Falcons had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep
should
it
be a
up.
good draw play.
Dunn gains 10.
Yeah, he almost got too much time.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Yeah, let's get some Dung some time. TJ Duckett had quite a bit of time to shine.
Dunn gets his 7th carry
Oh.
of the game and heads wide right.
Damn Dung.
For the touchdown.
Oh.
Now the point after, and it's good.
I'm also curious, if you can change any rules in the NFL right now, what would you change? A lot of the rules, in my opinion, introduced by the American Football Alliance, I love a lot of those ideas, and I wouldn't mind if not all of them were put in the NFL. Even the elimination of PATs, I don't really mind, because I feel like even putting them to the 15-yard field goal, they're still pretty close to gimmies, just a bit more nervous about them, but... Oh, yes! My defense finally coming through. And this is not a scrub team. This isn't the Cardinals. This is the Bills in the early 2000s. They were pretty stacked. Let's see if I can run it in again with Dunn. Let's see what happens.
They'll start at the 29-yard line. Dunn has his number called on first down and rambles for about 5.
Second and 5.
Ah.
Tackle, and the clock will continue to run. Third down with 3 receivers to the left.
Oh, come on. Oh, thanks, Bryce. Oh, why was it lateral? I think L2's the lateral button. I'm so used to L2 being like a juke or something, or stiff arm. So it takes a little bit getting used to. I'm used to the PS2 Madden where you can't lateral. I always found that so weird.
Vic unloads this to the right sideline, and
Let's do some hurry up.
gain of a couple. Second down, 3 wide
I thought I got rid of that. That frickin' screen audible for a different play. It's weird.
The passer again, I have no doubt it's heading to his go-to man.
Rips it down. Falcons take a timeout. That's their final one.
Yeah, let's just kick a field goal.
Second down, goal to go. Feely from 26 yards out. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely kicks it out.
Ah, shoot. I barely got it
The
in.
kickoff at the 7. At the 25.
Sam Aiken tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put.
Okay.
They made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Bills offense takes the field with the clock at 3.
for a user play.
Receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. Falcons in command of this one, 17-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Berman?
Thanks, Dan and Peter. It's halftime. It's time to recap our key drive. The Bills sputtered on offense, to say the least. Their best drive limped the ball 13 yards on 4 plays. Ryan Moorman came in to finish the drive with his first punt of the game. The Falcons did get it into the end zone, however. They went the whole way to the field, exactly moving the ball 86 yards on 11 plays. Work well done. Put the cap on the top.
Work well done.
And now here's my vote for the hot at the half player. Work well done is just giving us quite a show carrying the football. And for what it looks like to me, there's no sign of him slowing down. Keep your eye on him in the second half. And that'll wrap things up from the Bristol studios for now. Let's go back after the game with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back to the Georgia Dome. Falcons will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are dominating this game. Currently, they are up large, 17-0. Now, let's get to the game. Liddell kicks it off to begin the second half. Taylor fields the second half kickoff at the 2.
Oh shit! I did the fucking lateral button. Oh. L2. I gotta remember that.
Bill will start this drive all the way down at the 18-yard line.
Oh.
Loses yards on that one.
Keep looking. Not only clean the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but Boston polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Nice.
Will bring up
Yeah, my defense is just swallowing them all.
third down, 1 man down.
Travis Henry. Some of you may be wondering what difficulty I'm playing in. I'm playing in the standard difficulty that the game has without changing the settings or anything. And it's like that because before I started this franchise mode, I only played this game a couple times. I'm not that well versed in it. So I a lot of the games I'll be playing for the modes, even though I do have experience in, I wouldn't say to the point where I'm like super good at it. Just hopefully just good enough to do a proper review, but not to the point where I can just put the settings at extreme difficulties and all that.
Falcons get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line.
I like that you can audible from the same formation in this. Madden wouldn't have that for a long time.
Dunn gets the handoff and takes it upfield at the 33.
Let's
Well done. Got yards by staying so close.
put Duckett in for a carry.
Sharing each other's aftershare.
Give Dunn a little bit of room to charge the batteries.
What are the yards after the first hit? That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Goes right up the middle and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Yeah, R2's juke. The ones R and L's are stiffs. Let's see, because I pressed L1 for that, and that was a stiff.
First down with the tight end right.
Yeah, it's time to pass. They're kind of reading in the run now. backs. Oh.
Well, they haven't got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their valley.
There we go.
Wearing 2 defenders like earrings on this one.
First down, both tight ends left. Dunn carries it for the 12th time and heads left.
It's so hard to, with 3-minute quarters, to give everyone the ball super often, like Dunn, Duckett, and Vic. I mean, granted, it did eventually just become Dunn and Vic. Duckett didn't really pan out. First couple years he was very good, pretty solid, but he didn't really pan out. But I don't know. The first time I played Madden 04, I think I played either Lions first or the Falcons, one of those two. And I definitely tried a Falcons franchise mode for Madden 04 when I was like really into it when I was in high school. And I just enjoyed playing with Duckett. He's just so much fun to play in that game, along with Vic and Dunn. It was just so much fun running the ball with that team. Receiver-wise, they were actually not as strong in Madden 04. Price was still high, but friend run they were not as kind to as 2K is with him. Okay. Just giving Dunn a little bit more time because he's been hurt for most of the preseason, and Duckett started a couple games, so... Oh, nice. Let's let the 2-minute warning run.
Dunn carries it yet again and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Ward Dunn used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they're hoping for more.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 13.
2-minute warning.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Wow, I got it to Crumpler. Hold on a sec, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's...
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Feely kicks this one away. Aiken fields the kickoff at the 4. At the 30.
Okay. I have the game in hand, now it's just holding them.
And a bunch of receivers out there. The offense is expecting.
Bills take their first time out.
1st and 10. Ball at the Bills' 42-yard line.
Ah, I could have had him.
Bills take a timeout. That's their 2nd. 2nd down, 5 yards to go.
Ball at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Bills take a timeout. That's their final one. 3rd down. The clock is stopped at 1:36.
Alright. One more play, and I got the game.
Outside there. He positioned himself on the outside.
successful at all with the pass.
There we go.
Takes a knee and the clock will tick down.
Oh, hold on a sec, guys. Sorry about that.
Second and 11. Ball at the 47.
Takes a knee and the
Alright, I
clock
gotta
will
do
tick
one
down.
more.
Third and 13. Ball at the 49.
Takes a knee and the clock will tick down.
Alright. Alright. I won half my preseason games. 50-50. So I hope I don't do the 50-50 thing. I know I'm probably going to be playing against some good teams. I know in Atlanta's division, let's see, the Panthers, Panthers, they're all right around this time. The quarterback situation's pretty weak, but they're a solid team. I have to check when we play them. Saints are pretty good though. They got Aaron Brooks, and they got some good running power, and they got some receivers. They're pretty solid there. And then Saints, Panthers. Who am I forgetting? In the NFC South. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, Tampa. Oh yeah, Tampa's tough. Tampa is going to be my biggest competition by far. But their defense in their prime, ugh. Alright, let's... watch this thing here.
Welcome to NFL Drag Time on ESPN. I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Buccaneers show off their firepower and win by 32. Dennis Northcutt had 2 touchdown passes and helped his Browns beat the Lions. Up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, the city by the Sound, we had the Seahawks come away with a brutal 18-point victory. Up at Giant Stadium, we had the Giants win this one to the tune of 13 points. Dolphins, Steelers. Hines Ward, streaming down the right side. He could go all the almost. The Steelers go on to win this by the final score of 13-10. The Packers defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Lambeau Field. The Rams lost on the road and will have to travel again next week to meet the Cardinals. Down in the deep south of Atlanta, we had the Falcons put on a display and win by 21 points. Peyton Manning passed for over 100 yards and helped his Colts beat the Jaguars. Ravens,
Raiders.
Tim Brown figures on a long bomb. If you can do this, why not let everybody know that you're the one that scored the touchdown? Little high step, juke and jive. 6. The Raiders win this one by the final score of 27-14. Over at Arrowhead Stadium, we had the Chiefs prove ineffective and lose by 21. The Titans defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Lincoln Financial Field. And last but not least, we had the Cowboys come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few
Yeah.
to my
Nothing for my guy.
Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Okay. Alright. Team Doctor. She's gonna be out for another 5 weeks. Troy Vincent's still gone. Still with Allen. Harwing rankings. We went up a bit more. Team owner. Yeah, Paul. Let's quickly do that. Oh, wait. That's my default book. I need to select a different. Alright, you know what? The playbook thing's a bit too chaotic for me right now. I think I have a default playbook that's different from the team playbook. I'll experiment that in the next episode. We'll look at that a bit more. Right now, I'm gonna keep it simple here. Because I'm gonna keep the focus on actually. Because we're gonna. Because we had our last week was a bye week, so we're gonna take a look at this simulation week 2.
Prime time. A lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chiefs come away with a 7-point win. Dante Stallworth had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Saints beat the Jaguars. In upstate New York, we had the Bills come away with a 7-point win. Over at the Cleveland Browns Stadium, we had the Browns get squeezed out by 4 points. Rams, Cardinals. Emmett Smith running from the midfield stripe.
You know what? Even though having the footage at halftime like this in my games and having it seen on 2K5 Xbox, and it's probably gonna be and all that, and it's not on the PS2 one. Actually, I don't think I know snapshots they use for PS2 2K5, but I will say this: I don't mind the snapshots for halftime just because I played through the game. So I'm playing through that game, so I'm I can live without it.
Chargers, Vikings.
Even though it is a nice touch. Having it here, though, I think that's more important. Because I like seeing how the other teams did.
Players and out in the left flank, defender beaten, touchdown. The Vikings go on to win this by the final score of 21-14. Over at Paul Brown Stadium, we had the Bengals lose by 6 points. And in our final game, we had the Jets come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN. What do you say we hand out a few game balls?
Oh, Emmett Smith did well. They're pretty generous to Emmett Smith in this game. Madden 04, he was only slightly above average. He was definitely at the tail end of his career. Alright. Trade watch. Steelers are going to send Aaron Smith to the Saints for multiple players. Oh, wow. Riley's gone. 6 weeks. Oh, Jones out for 6 weeks. Man, that's going to be rough for them. Allen still 4 weeks. Moved up a bit. Yeah. Let's start it. I already saw prime time. Yeah. First game will be against the Cowboys. Yeah, most of these I've already seen. Alright. Let's take a look quickly. It's kind of hard to break records and do all the cool stuff with only 3-minute quarters. Just 3-minute quarters is great for time, but if you want to really get all the shit, you're going to have to do more than 3-minute quarters. 4-minute quarters could be doable, but 5-minute quarters is a standard set in this game, and I kind of recommend doing it like that. Alright, so yeah, that was the last week of the preseason. We did all the extra shit. Next week, not next week, but next time, I'm going to really take a look into my playbook. So the next episode might be a tad longer, but yeah. I'm looking forward to the regular season. So far, I'm not noticing any significant changes in the modes and the options available, but we'll see when we get there. So let's save this. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.